Hey peeps, thanks for peeping. Come in here today after yesterday's. Each time I play, I gain more of a mindset for the game and how I want to run it. And right quickly, I've got some bullet points down here. I've noticed that the clock is broken, where we're just doing one. It's taking too long for the clock to run down. So I got to looking at Boundless, which was probably one of the first places. I wouldn't say the first place, but it's one of the places I've seen it. The clocks like that with using the dice usage, and it was using 5 and 6 to slowly get the clock to come down. So that's kind of it's a success, roll on it. It's a 5 or 6, kind of like Tiny Dungeon. And I got to think, well, we'll just do short swords success, which is or failure. We'll only use failure in this case. So 1 through 3 is a failure in short sword. So I said, well, now when we roll the clocks, anytime we have one that fails, which is 1 to 3, then we'll drop it down a size. The pool will drop the pool down a size. Also, I was looking at combat, and I think I found a way to tweak it because it kind of works pretty good when you put each character's color, as a certain dice, and then roll it, and then you just match them. In the case of Torin, he's a master of bow, so he can roll 2 dice for the bow, and Gilbert's a master with the short sword, so he can roll 2 for the sword. But so far the monsters are usually pretty weak. But I also want to make it where we can have multiple monsters, so I'm working on a way to roll that up. I'm thinking what we're going to do is we'll roll a d6 each time we encounter a monster. 1 to 2 will mean it'll be one monster. 3 to 4 will be the 2, and 5 to 6 will be 3. And then we'll roll that many. In this case, black dice. So I think black dice will work better. So we got almost the opportunity to have 3, which could make it. So we're not really going to use the initiative, and we're just going to roll all those dice. And ties will let go to the player. Right, so that way you're rolling all the combat at once, and if the monsters roll over you, then they do damage to you, and if the ones you roll over, then you do damage to them. And for right now, we're going to keep that 1d6, but I thought about whatever the difference was actually the amount of damage. Like if you rolled a 6 and they only rolled a 1, then you did 5 points of damage to them. So I think that'll roll pretty cool, and we'll go that route. The fungus check with the new clock will be every session. At the end of each session, I'll roll to see if his clock is counting down. And arrows will be after each combat sequence. And I thought about taking rations to just be a numeric value, but I think we're going to keep it. I think once we start doing the 1 through 3 means you're dropping a layer, if you get any of them, a level on the pool. I think that'll fix that up. There's just something I noticed. We'll try it out and see how it works. But the other thing we want to look at right now, so let me bring up the character sheets. And of course that's not going to work. So let me turn Mr. Tally off for a second. So if you look, you'll see that also I got a cool new monitor over here to the side where I can see the output coming off of OBS. Oh, getting high tech over here. But anyway, I learned to use it. But anyway, you see Gilbert, it's showing Gilbert at 11 here. This is his character sheet. But actually, he's down to 5. And he's down 1 rations because I was using the old rules prior. But, yeah, our boy Torin, he's got no problems. I mean, he because he hasn't used any rations yet, so he's doing pretty good. But Gilbert's not. So here's my question: would they stay down here? I mean, because Gilbert's down to 5. I'll bring up the tally sheet because he is down to 5. Oh, why keep it on there? He's down to 5, and That's not a good place to be. Well, you got monster man. Here's the other problem. I've lost the tracks. So if Torin keeps, Torin's thinking I'm going to go west because it seemed like the monster was going west. So if we go in the other room, we'll have to roll to see if we find the tracks. And we may not find them again. So then we're really lost. We're just randomly going in directions and hoping that we roll that we found the tracks. So that's kind of weird. I mean, you might end up getting lost that way, which would probably be the way I would play it out. So I thought about maybe having him move. Maybe Torin moves by himself. I think maybe he would say, "Let me go to the west and see if I can find the tracks. And if I can, I'll come back and get you." And in this game, you can just keep eating. I thought about that too. Eating takes takes out your healer. Basically, is eating. They get you one d6. So I guess I could do that. Go back to Gilbert, see what his rations are. Give me a good look at him. He's at 4 rations, so it's a 4d6. So while I'm at it, let's bring up the character sheet again. I need to move that back next time. All right, there's Gilbert. So he's 46. Oh, we use these 4 guys. So he's going to lose 1. So he's down to 3d6 on these rations. But he's still going to get to heal a 1d6 points of damage. Well, that's good. So you got 5. I think I'll see that. On the monitor, I can see it good. On the I can't see it on my computer. So anyway, we still have to go ahead and change that before we forget. So he's down to 3. So he went ahead and eat. And Gilbert says, "Well, I'm just going to go in the other. We'll go into the west and see if I can find the tracks. If we can't, Gilbert, I don't. I'm sorry, but if I've lost the tracks. Either that or the Tarasque has found some way to hide his tracks, or he's maybe went up in the trees. Can they go up the trees?" And Gilbert's like, "I don't know. I've never seen him up in a tree." He said, "Well, I'll just go over there and we'll see if I find anything." So we're going to move him into this area, and we're going to go ahead and roll like normal, like we would making the dungeon. And I'm going to try these Sussex dice. I got these pretty dice one time at one of the few local game shops we have, which are in this area are all card based. But they had these dice that made them. There we go. What do we got going on over here? We got we got 1, 2 right there. There's 3, 4, 5. 5 obstacles. I think that's the most I've ever rolled in one shot, really. So anyway, we got 5 obstacles to put out. A really crowded area of the woods. All right, and the other thing that I have discovered is how to clone this. If I can ever figure out how to unlock him. There he goes. So let's put there. We'll just go ahead and clone him from here. How many I say? 5. See, that works so much better. Thank you for figuring that out. So I'm gonna put them like in this little group in here. Let's move this around. We'll see now a little bit. It's kind of small. So anyway, he comes into this area. Here's the other good thing we're always checking for. He's got hunting. He didn't find it last time, but does he find the tracks here? No, he does not find the tracks. I want to make sure y'all see that. But he doesn't find the tracks. So he's like, dang it. He says, I just know I hate to go back to him, man. I talked about being a good hunter. He says, but I'm looking at these, the way this tree line is. He would have had to gone either east or south. So I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go south. He says, either way they would have rushed down through here. He says, oh, let me go for it. So he's gonna go down to the south and he's gonna check this room. It's kind of not. It's gonna take him a little bit longer to get back. So there's always a chance he could run into wandering monsters on his own. So let's go ahead and roll another room or another section of the woods. Oh, what we got going on here? Well, we got a 1. So I have to put that to the side. Oh, 2 1s. My bad. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we got 4 obstacles and 2 number 1s. I am going to go ahead and re-roll. Let's see what we get. Nothing. All right, we got lucky. But we still got 4 obstacles put out, so. I think I'm going to put them like that. The tree line's kind of coming that way. Wait a minute. I'm going to roll a yes, no. Is it going to go in this little spot? Can you see my, yeah, you can see my cursor. Is there a tree there? Thus forcing the Tarasque, if he came this way, to have gone east. And that would maybe make Torin think to keep going, keep trying. So we'll see. So let's see. Yes or no? Is that in that location? No, it's not in the location. So we'll just keep word at. So there is still a chance he could win either those 2 directions. All right, so there was nothing here. There's the 4 obstacles. Now we're gonna let him try one more time to try to find the tracks. Finally, he has a success. So there are tracks. So 1 through 3 is to the south. 4 through 6 is to the east, south. So let me go ahead and let me go steal some south tracks there. Duplicate. Go ahead and unlock you, my friend. And this says down there at the bottom. He says, I found the tracks. So he's going to run back and tell Gilbert, get Gilbert to come with him. And oh, did we roll for his? I don't think we rolled for his, or did we? Did we roll for his hit point? I don't think we did. Let me bring a tally up. I might be wrong. It's been one of those days, folks. I don't think we did. He's still at 5, so we need to roll for his hit points. I forgot all about that. I probably did it and just forgot. Seems like we got a 4. Eh. I should have went with that one. So he's up to 6. There. So he's up. No, he's up 7. Excuse me. Now, can you do math tonight? What's going on with you? So anyway, he's thinking, oh, okay, there's the tracks. I'll run back and get Gilbert, and I'll bring him back down here. So he runs back. He says, come on, Gilbert. He says, I think I found the tracks. And he says, oh, that's good. So he comes back with him. Let's try to remember if they run into any trouble. Oh, duh, Alex. So he would have had to go on 2 rooms. So we want to roll for wandering monsters every time. So he went up 1. Run into them. Let's slow our roll and go back. So when he goes back up here, he runs into a monster. So let's so he doesn't quite make it to Gilbert. All right, let's try 1d6, see what we end up with. Who is 3? Ooh, giant spiders. Oops, we don't need no more now. Let's just make it one giant spider since our boy's by himself. No need making it overly rough. Where we go? Oh, there we go. Ooh, he is really a giant spider, but it's not really that big. So he's blocking his path when he comes back. He's like, whoa. Now, does Gilbert see the spider? It looks like to me Gilbert would have seen it, even though Gilbert's kind of hiding down in there. Would he have seen the spider come out and try to chase after Torin? Yes, no. Simple yes, no. Yeah. Remember, 4 through 6 is yes, and 1 through 3 is no. So he sees it, and he'll come out too. He's gonna run over and attack as well. So now we got everybody into the battle. So spider, let me take a look at something. And also, you're forgetting to turn off stuff. Spider has 6 hit points, tangles and bites. Oh, and if he does bite, then we got to test or die from poison. That's not good. But anyway, we could be losing somebody here in a second. So anyway, we got our spider out. We got him out. Oh, we're going to go ahead and add him to the tally sheet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that'll work. We'll see. What did I say? 6. Yep. There we go. And let me redo that. I don't like that. Well, we got to name him too. Good name for a giant spider. Legs. There we go. That looks better. So anyway, Karen, he's like, oh, Torin says, oh my God, it's a giant spider. And by the time you can hear Gilbert, yeah, I know I'm on it. So they converge on him. So then we're going to have 2 for Torin with his bow, and 2 for Gilbert for his sword, but only 1 for the spider. That don't mean the spider can't get anything. Alright. Looks like both of us outdid him. As you can see, we take the low ones out. We both outdid him. So we get to both do damage on him. So we'll go with you almost got us. We'll go with Torin first. How much did his arrow do? Really, Torin? But anyway, that was 1 point of damage. Alright, let's see what Gilbert got. Ooh, very good, Gilbert. Good job, Gilbert. So Gilbert pretty much kills off legs. Thank goodness. If he hadn't, we would have been in trouble when we got to the saving to live deal. So as always, turn Mr. Spider upside down. I think I'll turn him all the way upside down, so he's dead. So Spider's dead. Gilbert comes over. Well, you gotta be more careful than that. I thought you were just going to do one space. And he says, well, I had a feeling if I kept going, I'd find it, and I did. I found the tracks to the south. He says, okay, well, let's go down there. So Torin comes down here and shows it to him. Since they've left the area and they come back into an area, we have to roll for Wonder Monster. No, not this time. So he says the tracks go to the south, so we should head south, right? So, also, this is a new room, and if I remember correctly, finding the Tarasque, wasn't it 4D? Why am I not remembering? Yes, I believe it's 4D. I'm pretty sure it was 4D. I want to say it was, so we'll just say 4D. That'll be all right. I'll go ahead and write it down here. There it is. There it is. So let's control these green ones. The new area. We had one that was 1, but we're just going to drop it one at a time. So we're down to 3D on that. Finally, we're making some progress. And we'll drop it down to 3D. So I said, so we need to go south, is what Torin tells me. So let's go ahead and go down to the south. Do the full roll. What do we got? 1, 2, 3 obstacles. I think what's this guy? Okay, yeah, it's 3 obstacles. And we had 1. Ooh, it's the first time we've had that one. You see that? It's a 1, so that's a trap. Let me go make sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure it's a trap. Let's bring up the 3x3 loop. And if you look when we reroll 1s, and if it's a 1, then it's a trap. All right. So this is one of those things that we'll put out the stuff first. So there's 3 obstacles. Try to do it on the screen. Let's go ahead and make 1. Oh, Alex. I'm gonna say he's there. All right, let's lock these guys down. Okay, he's already locked. So it's 3 obstacles when they come down. And there's a trap of some sort. So when you're doing solo, you just roll to see if the guy notices it. So we got that going on. Stop for a minute. We got to see if he sees the tracks. Figure out what direction they're going. We're also going into a new area, so we need to roll. Yeah, he sees the tracks. So where are the tracks at? We do have the usual directions to go. I do believe that's down. That's south. Double check. I had this wrote in. Oh, there it is. It is south. So, Gilbert, if you'll come down here for a second, my good man. Duplicate that. And he's going down there. So, it's kind of like he's setting them up, right? So our boy Torin comes through, he can roll 2 to see if he runs into the trap. So let's see if he runs into the trap. Cause that's part of, I'm putting it as part of hunting. I don't know, that's not really fair. It's not like he would know about traps and stuff. Well, as a hunter, you would set traps. You would see them. So yeah, we'll use 2 for him. And he sees it. So he's like, whoa, 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 wait a minute, Gilbert. There's a trap here. And he says, oh, what kind of trap is it? I think we actually had a chart for that. Let me check and see. Let's turn tally off for a second. Bring up monster. Yeah, monsters and traps. Let's see what kind of trap it was. Number 5. What's number 5 on there? Oh, it's a spore trap. That's kind of ironic with his fungus issue. But anyway, so he's like, he looks at it, he's, oh, this is like a spore spitting spirea here. And it's like a little ball. He says, we gotta walk around this. We gotta get around this somehow, this easily. So they sneak around it and get there. Gilbert, oh, he just barely makes it around it. All right, so we're going to head on south, right? He says, yeah. So we're going into a new area. Before we go into the new area, let's roll the Tarasque. Okay, we're going to lose 1. So now we're down to 2D on that. See, that works a lot better. The timer's going down. And then now we're going to do the full roll for the room. Or the section of the forest. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 obstacles. And 2 possible events. I'm going to re-roll the events first. Nothing. Alright. But anyway, we've got 3 obstacles. So let's get our boy here to cooperate with us. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that works out a lot better. So I'm going to put him here. I want to pick a tree line. How about that? This is a tree line going in there. The second thing I want to do is, do I see the tracks before I do anything else? So let's see if he can see that. Oh, no. He's lost the tracks again. He's lost the trail again. So when we get in there, we'll have to... Gilbert gets in there and says, what do you think? Can't find the tracks again. He says, well, is this thing jumping around or something? He says, well, there's this open area. He's either gone east or he's gone south. How much more land area do we have? Well, we do have a good bit of land area. He says, man, I don't know what to do. And he's like, well, let's just go to the... It looks like he keeps going to the south. Maybe he just kept going to the south. Maybe there's something out there. He says, all right, we'll just keep going south and hopefully I'll find it. I'll find the trail again. So anyway, he's going down here. He's going to go into that area. First things first, let's start us a little way of doing it. We're going to do check for the... I think we're down to 2. We're down to 2D. All right, we're down to 1D. So we're down to 1D on the Tarasque. We're closing in on him. I don't know where he's at, but we're closing in on him. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll the room. I keep saying that section of the forest. Okay. There's 1, 2, and 1 possible event. Everybody else can come out of there. A lot of 2s. That was weird. Let's see what kind of event. Monster. There's a monster in this room, and I'll roll in with the big one. But first, we got 2. Did I already roll the? Yeah, I already rolled the 1D. All right, 1 and 2. We got 2. 2. All right. Let's put that one there. That one there. That's kind of cool. And they come into this area. I think Gilbert comes in beside him. So now we need to see what kind of monster it was. So we got a 1 through 3 we can check on. What was 1? Wild dog. How many wild dogs? Just 1. Poor wild dog. He's really wasting his time. So anyway, let's turn this off. Bring it to a wild dog. Shrink down, wild dog. So the wild dog's there. Gilbert will probably run in here and try to block. Let's don't forget, Gilbert's got that armor. So we'll roll all the dice at once. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm always forgetting something. Didn't roll for arrows. I'll go ahead and roll for arrows. And right now his arrows are 2D. No, he didn't go down, no arrows. Alright. Now we're going to roll for the combat. Ooh, this ain't good. Well, luckily he's shooting his arrows at him, but he wasn't able to hit him. The monster was a 4. Luckily, Gilbert did beat him, so Gilbert's going to be doing damage. So let's roll Gilbert's damage. 1 point. Oh, and by the way, what is the wild dog? 3 hit points. Oh, we should be able to handle that, I would hope. But he just did 1 point of damage to him, so we need to input him in right fast. Monster. Let's name him Rex. D-O-double-G. There he goes. And now we can go ahead and hit him for 1. So he's already in there. Let's also just bring up tally. Sorry about that. But anyway, he's down to 2, so we have to roll again. Need to make me a procedure. Alright. We killed the monster this time. We both got it on him. No, I reversed that. But we did. We still got over on him because I don't know if you can tell. He got a 5. He tied with Gilbert. Or Gilbert beat him, and I had a 6. So we both get to deal damage to him. So we should kill him. In fact, Gilbert got him by himself. So the dog is dead. So good job. We're really taking out dogs today. Go inside. Alright. Let me roll right away. Let me roll for my arrows. Uh-oh. I'm at 1D arrows now. So there's a chance I could run out of arrows in the next section. So for the other thing is, when we moved south, did I find, or did Torin find the track? No, he did not. So they're like, oh, so is he gonna take a chance? Is he somewhere nearby? And Gilbert's like, I say keep going south. I say that's the direction he was going, so surely maybe that's where he's at. So they're gonna go to the south. So Gilbert runs around. Torin runs around. And he's gonna go down to the south. So before he does, let's roll on the Tarasque. Nope, not yet. And when he goes in that area, bring up the thing. There's a 1. 3 ones. Oh, that's not good. But we got 4 obstacles, 3 ones, and 2 jump. So let's re-roll the 3 ones. We had 1 monster in that group. Oh, wait a minute. And an item. We got a monster and an item. So let's roll monster and see what he does. It's a 5, whatever 5 is. So let's go back to our main little thing and see what it is. We're running out of time. Bring up monsters. Number 5 is a bear. Ooh. Boy. Let's see how many bears. Boy. It's 3 bear. Yikes. This may not go well. we may be in trouble. I might end it here for a cliffhanger. All right. Go ahead and put those guys in. What was it, 12? We'll call the first one Papa. There's one. Oh, let me go ahead and put it up on y'all's side too. There you go. Turn Mr. Monster off. So there's one. There's 2. Oh. So that's 36 points. He got the take out. That's not looking good. So anyway, well, first of all, we had 4 obstacles, so let's set that up as well while we're at it. Before we end it on a cliffhanger. Go ahead and bring our bears out. I was really, this is the edge of it too, so I know where some of them are going right away. Oh, don't go crazy here. So, all right, boop, 2, 3. Move you back here. 3, 4. So these are going to go down here to block out going off the screen. And this is going to go here. Then we got 3 bears. I think I did pretty good on the bear. Oh, it's almost pseudo. Oh my God. And now we got to wonder what the item is. I don't know. We'll wait till we beat them. So we're going to put him here and Gilbert here. And they come in and go, oh my gosh. Torin's like, bears. And Gilbert's like, oh no. He says, yeah. He says, so now they're going to face off against the bears. And we're going to stop it there. Let's think about it. We got 3 bears. We're going to fight them. I'm down to 1D in arrows. We're down to 1D on the Tarasque. So the Tarasque can't be too far off. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not sure we're going to survive this, to be honest, but we'll come back to that tomorrow. So anyway, I think that went better. I think just rolling the dice like that is a better job. In this one's case, it's going to be more, the monsters are going to have more of a chance to hit us because you're going to have more, they're going to have more dice. So it's numbers. It's a numbers game, which is really how that risk mechanic works anyway. But anyway, I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. And we'll try to catch into it tomorrow. The monitor, I'm not sure how much it helped me. I think it was a good idea. I kind of look over and see what everything looks like. So I might keep that going. So anyway, appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you next time.